What's up guys? In my previous episodes we looked at Blade of the Ruined King and Thornmail. This time we will be looking at Infinity Edge. This episode will be rather short as there isn't too much to say about the item. First off, Infinity Edge gives you 80 damage and 25% critical chance. It also increases your critical damage by an additional 50%. So an interesting question about this item is, how does it scale with crit damage runes? The good news is that it scales additively. So this means if you buy 9 greater marks of critical damage, which will give you 20.7% extra critical damage, your critical strikes with Infinity Edge will deal 270.7 extra damage. This rune setup scales really well into late game, but the bad news is that runes are mostly bought to help out early game to cover your champion weaknesses. One of my personal favorite combos for this item is to buy it for Ashe in combination with Static Shiv. Why? Well, her passive guarantees her a critical strike. You can start the fight with a shot that crits for 50% more, and on top of that, Static Shiv's passive will also crit, dealing an additional 250 damage, since it also scales with Infinity Edge. This also works really well in the poking stages before a big team fight. Armor is generally a good counter for critical strike damage. The more you can reduce the enemy's initial damage, the lower his critical strikes will be. There's also a mastery called Reinforced Armor, which will reduce damage taken from critical strikes by 10%. It is found in the defensive mastery tree. Now for some lore about the item. It seems like any blade can essentially become an Infinity Edge. The following lore reads: only the boldest of men and women dare take the risky trip to the hottest spot in Valoran, in the very center of the Suruma Desert. Those who successfully make that journey may bathe their swords in a magical pool of the purest water known to this world. Any edge dipped into this pool will stay sharper and strike truer than any other sword. Infinity Edge shares its name with a set of infinity weapons from the game Lineage 2, which are the strongest weapons available in that game. This wraps it up for this episode guys, thanks for watching and peace out.